trading in a row. Recorded on YouTube. Let's see how that one works out. I'm shorting ASEAN, but I'm not so sure this is actually gonna work out. I will see about that.
Hey, good morning.
Morning. I looked at the divergence this morning. I was thinking, oh, Euro-Yen looks like a good idea. And then I sold ASEAN instead of Euro-Yen. I'm such an idiot.
Yeah, I agree. I've been waiting for something all day, but I don't really see anything. I'm more bullish bias anyways. I don't want to sell today.
Yeah, Euro-Yen looks actually pretty bad on the 4 hour. For the bearish ones, I mean. Made a higher high. And a higher low.
The Chinese Shanghai Composite set to open down spot 4% today. CSI 300 index also set to open down spot 4%.
The Nikkei made a really weird move earlier. It's just odd, the pullback that it made. Had a lot of momentum going to the downside for some reason. I don't know where to. I'll be back in a little bit.
Euro dollar.
We're seeing Chinese 10-year government bond futures dropping around spot 3-4%. That's the most since December 11th.
Euro dollar. Aussie dollar. Dollar CAD. Aussie dollar. cable. Aussie dollar. Dollar CAD.
I'm buying euro dollar.
Yeah, this looks pretty bad now.
Aussie yen. Euro yen. Pound yen. Euro yen. Pound yen. Pound yen. Pound yen. Euro yen. Aussie yen. Euro yen.
Hey, can you check your DM that I sent you yesterday? It's about that money I'm trying to send you.
Yeah, just had to look who just said that.
Yeah, my bank's just having too much trouble trying to send it to the a routing number that you sent me or something. I don't really know. They're confused about it.
Euro yen. Euro yen.
Euro yen looks pretty good to buy right now.
The US Senate Democratic leader Schumer says the Democrats will try to pass Biden's COVID bill using reconciliation process if Republicans block the legislation. Comments from Schumer made to MSNBC. The Chinese Industry
yen.
Ministry spokesman says the Chinese industry sector is facing pressure amid the COVID pandemic. Meanwhile, Japanese Prime Minister Suga says they're not thinking of across-the-board cash handouts.
Pound yen.
Yeah, I can easily see Euro yen going to the pivot.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried too. Where's my Discord gone? What the fuck? Download update for 1.1. Okay. Something is wrong with Discord on my Mac. Back in a second.
New Zealand Prime Minister confirming China to sign an upgraded free trade agreement with New Zealand on Tuesday.
Morning.
Bitcoin. Aussie yen. Euro yen. Aussie dollar CAD. Euro yen. Pound yen.
According to an official, China is drafting rules to support SMEs between 21 and 25. The Senate Republican leader McConnell said to be offering his support for a power-sharing agreement with Democrats.
Aussie yen.
And comments from the Chinese industry spokesman says the impact of COVID outbreaks in northern China will be limited. They won't lead to industrial shutdowns.
Aussie yen. Pound yen. Dollar. Euro yen.
Damn, yeah, Aussie dollar, it's holding.
Euro yen.
Yeah, looks like the Aussie dollar is holding.
Dollar CAD. Aussie dollar. Euro yen. Dollar CAD.
Yeah, I should take profit here. This looks pretty bad actually.
Aussie dollar.
Hello.
Yeah, my Aussie and short is gonna go bad in a minute. Looks like the Aussie dollar is holding really up.
Congratulations on the 1000th episode.
Dollar CAD.
More comments here from Schumer. Says he sees climate goals handled with budget reconciliation. Says a second package, likely a Building Back Better plan. Says the first reconciliation package would likely be COVID aid.
Hi Swing, in your SwingFish trading room just below your stats there is a place to click for more details. When I click on this there is a message saying, "Warning, we are rolling out new profit share system.
Euro yen.
Is this old or new news?
Dollar CAD. Aussie
Euro
dollar.
yen.
Cable. cable. Euro yen. Euro yen. Cable. Cable. Aussie dollar. Euro yen.
Under my tattoos, there's a remedy, remedy, remedy. And the way you go, baby, don't you know? There's a remedy, remedy, remedy. Yeah, yeah. There's a remedy, remedy. Oh no, darling, Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna do that. Darling, Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. There's a remedy. Darling Palooza, ain't gonna lose ya. I'm gonna
Euro yen.
New news. Thank you, Mario.
Thank you for what? Oh, ASEAN is about to make a new law.
Reply to my question.
Yes, sir, I'm gonna spend the rest of my life with serving you. What was the question anyway? I wasn't even here.
I mean replying sorry.
Oh, you mean when I'm not live and it showed its stats, right? Oh yeah, I see the link, yeah. Yeah, we're working on a package deal for that. That's why this the whole system is not visible anymore.
Yes.
Euro dollar.
That's gonna happen in 2 weeks max.
What's happened in 2 weeks max?
The profit share are gonna go back online. Why is my audio so low? Or is it just me?
I don't know. Are you still in your ASEAN trade?
Test, test, test.
I hear you. Loud and clear.
Yeah, but this is a pretty bad idea, I think. I mean, the euro is just hitting the VWAP, so this party could be over, like, literally right now.
I'm still holding my euro trade. It's right at my break-even price right now.
I'm 0.4-ish in profit, so that's fine. Why is live squawk off air? Something is really wrong today.
I mean, overall, I'm more bullish biased today on most of the pairs that you trade. So it wouldn't surprise me if Aussie Yen went up soon.
Euro Yen.
Yeah, me neither. I just want to be out when that happens. Yeah, the euro is actually holding. Shit. Live squawk is off air. What's going on there? Just reloaded. Still say offline.
I mean, Aussie Yen did make a new low, so I mean, it's still valid for a sell, I guess.
Yeah, but it also made a new high on the opening. Actually, it did all of that immediately. It made a new low and then it instantly made a new high. But it actually looks shortish on the 15-minute. And yeah, like you said, it's already broke this firstly created low, so it's making lower lows ish.
Yeah, barely though.
Barely, yeah. Could be a fake. And looking at the euro, I need to get the synthetics back on. I ignored all the emails for quite some time.
Why'd you stop?
They blocked my account actually for withdrawals.
Why?
I don't know. They just say. It's just say check your email, but I never did.
I wish I could trade synthetics. I was trading the demo for a while, but it's no point if I can't trade it in live.
Yeah, if you can't make money, then it's pretty much pointless.
Euro
I
Yen.
mean, it's good for fun if you do want to do target practice, support and resistance nonsense, whatever. But yeah, if there is the possibility to actually make some scratch is missing, then it's not really fun.
Get a VPN.
It wouldn't work.
It would work, but at some point you have to identify yourself. And when you do that, that's gonna be a breach of contract. And then they're not gonna pay you shit. Because you broke the law. It's not a rule the broker made up. This is about the regulation.
You just got to get a real good friend.
Yeah.
Okay, Euro and JPY look like they're losing strength together.
Yeah, the euro is bouncing back up too. This looks like it's over.
I mean, I might be a little biased on it, but I'm looking for weaker Euro right now, but it looks like JPY is weakening at the same rate. So I'd imagine Euro JPY is just going to do like a little range consolidation. Not really a move in either direction, although some Euro pairs look a little overvalued.
We could see 100% retracement on the drop from yesterday. That will suck badly. Let me just put a Fibonacci there real quick. Let's scare myself. Okay then. Actually it hit the 61 in the opening. Crossed it over by 4 pips and smashed right back down. So, what's that gonna tell us? That's firstly gonna tell us that my Fibonacci is wrong. Yes, I'm that kind of idiot. Okay, that's better.
Boy, it's been a while since we talked, and my head's getting nervous. I can't handle this on and off. I get no.
So, what to do? Take the money?
Just gotta know where you are. If
Or YOLO and take the loss?
but you
I'm gonna move the stop down.
oh no.
What are you, what's your trade? I'm sorry, I'm not watching you.
ASEAN. I cannot really move it.
Ooh, boy, ask myself. Yeah,
You're
Oh wait, this trend line is not correct. Oh, that would have been bad.
I just said, ooh,
Yeah, I cannot move it. Actually, I'm inside the stop area.
hold up, baby. Tell me why your phone
Yeah, I actually have to move it up.
crazy, but I think I'm losing it. Tell me where your heart is these days. Are you being honest with me? I don't wanna go this cray.
Okay, that's better.
Losing it back. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it back. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it back.
And while we're at it, I just realized
Too long,
that I forgot to update the calendar for Marble.
long gone. Oh no.
Yeah, I mean, JPY is losing strength, but I don't see Odd gaining anytime soon, although it is pretty extended.
Sorry.
Ooh, could be running.
I didn't know Linda could do that.
Linda's
She got
beatboxing.
funky.
Yeah. Wait, maybe you're just
I'm still trying to figure out exactly how Brent has the OBOS set up, because it is accurate, but I feel like it's more accurate if you know how to read it, and he didn't give me really any clues as to how it's formulated to be able to better read it.
but I think I'm losing it
What do you mean about formulated?
these days. Are you being honest with me? I don't wanna go.
Have you ever looked at his OBOS charts?
But I think I'm losing it.
Yeah.
I think I'm losing it.
Yeah, so I just don't know what he bases that off of to decide, you know, when something is heavily overvalued or undervalued or what.
Wish my mind and I could free ourselves from acting
Yeah, but I don't really use that. I try to make sense of it and it just didn't.
clean.
I'm just not the indicator type of person.
Not telling me.
Yeah, so I mapped it out, and like it to a certain degree, at least in complete hindsight, looking at it, you know, the highest point that it went is a reversal on the chart, but then he's got levels that I have to believe aren't just arbitrary levels to be levels. And I just have no idea how to read it. And when I asked him specifically about it, he has like a really long-term Forex mindset and news related if he's going to scalp. So he was just like, oh, don't look at that.
Think I'm losing it.
It's short-term, don't look at that. And I'm like, motherfucker, I want to know how it works.
The levels are actually... How did you just say it?
So I have to assume arbitrary. So they're not just like level 10, level 20, level 30, level 50. I don't know what it's based on. So like the idea of RSI or it being some derivative of RSI was the one that I like proposed to him, like, oh, is there like a specific time frame or levels on RSI that match up to this? And he was like, no, it's not RSI based at all. It's all from custom R&D. But then he was just like, but don't worry about that. That's short-minded. I'm like, okay, I get that you like to do like 3-week long holds if you're going to traditionally trade Forex, but I don't. So tell me how to use the shit that you made.
Well, the lines are just lines. They have no relation to anything. Except of the... how do I put that correctly? Like, so you put a grid on something. I mean, this is basically a grid, yeah. But it's defined by the other, by the overall thing, idea, whatever. But the number, the level number, doesn't really tell you anything.
No, yeah, I just like it's interesting because it's like I don't know. I have no idea how fucking useful it is, and like I said, it's just kind of difficult to test when it's important without knowing what it works off of. If that makes sense.
No, this is just so you have an idea, because like I said, these levels can move quite significantly.
Yeah.
And if the Kiwi dollar spikes out by 100, then you have no reference anymore about what the rest is going to do.
Japanese 40-year auction to spot 86.
And these lines basically help you doing that.
The auction highest yield matching forecast at spot 685%. Bids cover to spot 86.
So it's like a flexible grid.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So the level itself may not mean much. I guess like I wonder, I'll have to look at kind of the odd man out in currencies on it, if you will. So like if it's showing all the euro pairs as overvalued, right? So they're way high up on it. Then that may not be as much information as if it just showed one euro pair being massively overvalued.
Yeah, but that's what the diverge charts do anyway.
Euro yen.
Yeah, it's just a different way of looking at it, I guess. I mean, it's all based on the same data, so.
That's why I never use these clusters. It's just too much information. I mean, sure, if you have a bot that actually trades the news, and you're gonna scalp a European news, then the cluster is probably gonna help you to pick the right pair. For the moment, like, there are gonna be news in 2.5 minutes. What are we gonna place an order on right now? And then you need a binary answer to that.
Yeah, okay.
Like, don't look and analyze and whatever. You just need, and then you just open the cluster. Okay, this one stands out. This is what we're gonna do.
That makes perfect sense, and thank you for putting it in the mindset in which he made it in, because that kind of answers it. Because it's exactly like you said. You know, there's Euro news. You see that the Euro got quote unquote manipulated. I don't know how much I believe that of his whole ideal, but. You see the Euro got manipulated up, and then you're just going to check that real quick to see which pair was affected most, and that's your highest potential gain on a reversal. Makes sense. Thank you, Fish.
Yeah, you basically can see which one did actually move the Euro. Because pricing in is not happening by the currency itself, it's happening by something else. And if you look at the cluster, you can actually see what did it move. And when the neutralization happens, then then you know where to put your eggs in, basically. But I never did that. I mean, I got the idea, but this is just never mind. I just use the default charts, diverge. I was in news, but I don't trade the news. I don't never use the system as for it. I cannot talk today.
Yeah.
I never use the system as intended. I just I have a sell set up on the Japanese yen, and then I open the charts and I look. Okay, what's the largest divergence on for the Japanese yen? And then like today is a good example actually, because I'm shorting AUD yen, but the largest divergence was on Euro yen. But then I also saw that the Kiwi dollar is extremely high up, and this is like neighboring countries, blah blah blah, and so on. So I picked that one. So I had some whatever nonsense reason to pick it, but yeah, you get the idea. It's basically reasoning, but I'm not really doing that anymore. I need to go back and do that because I made so much more money when I actually did it.
So when you look at, I'm assuming you mostly look at just the 6-hour divergence, and you see just a massive gap. Like I don't know what it is right now, but I could look in a second. But you've got this huge divergence. Let's say JPY is way up top, AUD is way down bottom. Are you just going to look to sell on a continuation of that, or are you going to then just know that that's the pair to look at, and then look at price actions to see if that's going to be a reversal soon?
Oh no, I do that in a different way. I decide what I'm gonna do. Like what are we gonna do today? And this is like, for me, I trade Asia, so it's buy or sell the Aussie dollar, buy or sell the Japanese yen, basically. And if I made that decision, like, okay, I'm gonna look at Aussie yen, or I'm gonna look at the Aussie dollar, okay, looks really bearish. And then I look at the divergence and I say, okay, what can be traded against it?
Okay, well, I see what you're saying.
So I already have an idea what is gonna happen in this day. Like, I have a plan already. I just need to find the battlefield to actually execute on, basically.
I gotcha. I don't know, like, as far as my trade times, they're kind of all over the place, so I've just been using it as a quick glance reference to what's going on across all of the pairs that I would be interested in trading.
Oh yeah, that's something I do too. In the morning, when I reload my monitor on the wall, I have a TV where all this nonsense crap is showing up, like the prop traders that blowing themselves and stuff like that. When I load the screen, and in one frame I see the 36-hour divergence chart for 5 minutes. Reload the screen, make sure that Mobo is running correctly, look if somebody is disqualified so I can remove it from the monitor. And then I see this divergence charts for about 5 minutes. But you only need for like 5 seconds to actually see what's going on. This is a 36-hour chart. So I look at it, this is the first thing I do in the morning, and I already have an idea in my head. I can see, okay, the Kiwi dollar is at plus 250 and the rest is just in the middle of it. And then you already have some sort of bias. I mean, it's not short, long, short, whatever. It's just, okay, you see there is a very large divergence on something, and then you're gonna naturally look for something. And if there is a setup, then you're just gonna be more confident in taking it. Especially if you do a counter trade or if you do reversals.
That makes sense. Hey, I had a curious idea about prop. I wasn't sure if you ever looked into the data that much, but I'll ask you anyways. As far as prop traders that you have you ever looked into, as far as on their performance, who does better as far as people who are doing a lot of trades intraday, so scalping, or people who hold their trades throughout a session or multiple days?
Well, in terms of exposure, the day traders are far more heavy, but it's just comes with the territory, because you're putting on more trades, and most traders don't have an idea what the difference between risk and exposure is.
Oh no, yeah, for that I definitely understand. I just meant like overall performance. If you notice any one particular time frame trader doing better, or like overall.
Overall, day traders make significantly more money.
Okay.
I mean, in terms of percentage and in terms of money.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of makes sense. They're looking to, you know, you're far higher frequency. You're probably doing much larger positions per trade because of the style and low amount that you're looking for. I was just curious if in general you saw people that were taking just a shit ton of trades. Typically, the more trades somebody would take, the worse they would do. I mean, it's going to vary person to person. I was just wondering if it's something you've ever looked at as far as like an overall scope of data to get an average.
No, because what you just said is true. It's depending on the person. There are people that have hundreds of trades every day and they perform so well. But they never show up on the risk monitor. I don't even know they exist. It's like they're literally never on the risk monitor. Then there are others, they make the same amount of trades, but they're always on the risk monitor. So you know they're just gambling. It's just a matter. So I'm gonna see them every day, and at some point I'm just gonna see $0 equity.
Oof.
I mean, the limit I see on the risk monitor, I can see the free equity, basically.
Long-term trader takes more
Right,
risk. I
yeah.
guess when you scalp you don't make much, but you don't risk much either. Tight stop and take profit 10 to 20 pips max, while day trader takes more risk and big profit.
Yeah, that's not exactly true.
I was about to say.
I mean, it's true in theory, like on paper. Yeah, that's correct. But in reality, like Redman said, this is different. In reality, it's more like most day traders, I mean most retail day traders, they don't know the difference between exposure and risk. And that usually leads to a very, very bad outcome over pretty short periods of time.
So, Fish, I think I know the difference between exposure and risk, but would you break it down real quick if you don't mind?
Me? Or you?
Yeah, no, you.
Me? Oh, okay. Exposure is what what kind of risk you posing towards the company or towards the investor, and your risk is just what you put on your trade. To make that, this is not about prop trading. This is about you as an individual trader as well. If you make a deposit on your trading account, if you transfer money to IC markets or whatever, that makes you an investor. The moment you transfer the money, you're investing in your trading account. And when you then start to trade this money, especially when you day trade, then you are the trader, but you also still the investor because you are the same person that actually made the bank transfer. And for you as the investor, all you worry about is how much you're gonna lose, how much the trader in you is gonna lose. And if you put on 10 trades a day and you're risking 1% per trade, that for the investor, that means you're generating a 10% exposure. But for the trader, because it's 10 sequentially aligned trades, you're not having them all on at the same time. You're making one, and then you make another one, and you make another one. For the trader, it's just 1%. But for the investor, it's 10%, because you risk 10 times 1%.
That makes a lot of sense. I like that. Although something you said there just made me think that if most new traders asked themselves this question, they might reevaluate trading a little bit. And that's just like you said, when you're depositing into a trading account, you're investing in your trading. And I wonder if a lot of the people that end up blowing accounts pretty quickly, if you just ask them, okay, how long have you been trading? What's your system? What do you know about your stats? and then you asked them and said, oh, well, I know somebody who's exactly that same exact thing. Do you want to just give them money to trade for you? Do you want to invest in this person? I feel like most of them would be like, he's only been trading for 3 months? Hell no, I don't want to invest in him.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I just asked myself if I would invest in a trader that looked exactly like me, and I'm not going to share my answer. Maybe.
That's exactly it. To the point. And most people don't want to understand or don't want to understand that. Like if I said what I just said, the moment you make the deposit with the broker, you're becoming an investor. You're investing in your trading account.
Right. I feel like most people still probably wouldn't get it. They'd be like, well, I'm investing in myself and I can pull the money out at any time, blah, blah, blah. But I honestly think that would change a lot of... It would have changed my approach. If I looked at it that way, I probably would have traded demo a lot longer.
If you put it now in the next step, I mean, if evolution goes on and you go into prop trading, a prop trading firm does exactly the same. They're not investing in a trading account because they own the trading accounts, but they're investing in the trader. And if the trader creates 100 trades a week, and each trade has a 5% exposure, well, that means in order to be profitable, the trader need to make a 500% return, or it's just garbage. And that's actually what the most people fail to understand. As I keep saying, if you risk 1% per trade, you make 10 trades a week, and you're not having a 10% return in that very same week, you're just a bad trader. And that's where the Sharpe ratio comes in.
Yeah, I was honestly trying to figure out and look up like the quick, easy Sharpe ratio calculator in there. There wasn't one that I could find immediately. I found the formulas and everything, and I was immediately like, nah, all right, I'm definitely not doing all this math.
There are literally twice a day requests for very large account, like 700k, 2 million, whatever. And then I just send them a standard response, that something nice, a very nice fuck off message basically. And there are some people that actually follow up on that and asking straight out of the book, out of the gate, why? And I, dude, seriously? And then, well, it's on the company website. I cannot be a dick like I can be in Discord. So I have to be nice, and I'm gonna give them a nice answer. And this answer gonna include, you need to have a Sharpe ratio greater than 2, at least. And usually in 99% of all conversations that go that way, where the conversation ends immediately. There is no follow-up, no thank you, whatever. It just completely stops when I say Sharpe ratio greater than 2. And this is actually where the disconnect from reality is in Forex, where this people, like, if you apply for a job as a trader, if you want to be a floor trader in a bank or in a hedge fund or whatever, where the risk manager actually tells you what to do. So you don't employ a strategy. In the morning briefing, the risk manager gonna tell you, you buy this, you buy that, you sell that. They will not employ you they will not even talk to you if you have a Sharpe ratio smaller than 2.
I kind of wonder what the world of trading would be like if retail wasn't as accessible.
Can you just repeat that?
So,
yeah, you're kind of breaking up. I just hear one word.
you know? How about now?
Now it's better.
Okay. So, like, in the world of trading, what I was saying is I wonder what it would be like if retail trading was less accessible on Forex, because, I mean, obviously brokers want to make money, and they're going to make money by making it as easy as possible for people to lose their money on the markets. But yeah, I wonder what it would be like if it was harder to, because I mean that's kind of stock markets. That's why I got pushed into Forex in the first place. That's why I even learned what Forex was because a year and a half ago, almost to the day, a coworker was like, "Yo, you got to try Robinhood," and I was like, "All right, I'll check it out."
Retail trading generate the 75% of losing money in the market.
And I looked at Robinhood, and I was, enthralled. Of course, I immediately bought a stock that, it was just something I liked or something he suggested. I think it was a Nintendo at the time. And then for the rest of the day, I watched my equity go up and down by a fraction of a penny. And I was like, this is exciting. This is fun. I know people make fast transactions on this. How do I do it? And so I looked up, all the rules for stock trading. And they were like, well, you have to have an account greater than $25,000 to make more than 6 trades in a week. And I was like, oh, well, I don't have $25,000. What can I do with $100? And then there was just something immediately like, well, Forex. And that's how I got down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, that's it, basically. PDT is bad and good, basically. Let's just narrate down real quick. The bad thing is that you're gonna get limited. But on the other hand, if you are the investor that invests in your trading account, would you make that kind of investment? I mean, it's not gonna worth your while. Like you just said, it's gonna go 5 cents up and 7 cents down and then 2.5 up. You cannot pay rent with doing that. So it's pretty much pointless to do day trading with a small account anyway.
Oh, very true. No, I agree with you.
The threshold in Forex is lower, but if somebody asks me how much money do you need to trade Forex, I would say about $12,000, which is half of PDT. And then everybody goes, oh, I can do that with $100. No, you can't, because minimum wage is gonna pay you more. If you flip burgers at McDonald's, you're gonna make more money. Unless your time is worth nothing, of course.
Well, either that, or if you're just going to throw risk management out the window and take insane leverage. I mean, I remember I made my first US account with, I think it was Alanda, and at the time their max leverage was 1 to 50. And after months of not blowing, but not, making any substantial money, I was like, well, this is bullshit. And I eventually opened a Hugo's Way with 1 to 500. And I'm sure you can imagine how it went.
Yeah, the usual way. But yeah, but that is basically the rabbit hole you're gonna go down to. And if you have realistic expectations, that's just not gonna happen. And if you just have $100 to trade with, well, then you just do your 6 trades, PDT style. You're gonna learn how the markets work, and the money is not gonna be relevant because you're trading for the sake of the trade and not for the sake of the money.
It's true.
And this is what PDT actually does, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, I have one of my managers at work. He trades, but he hates Forex. He just does stocks and everything, and I'll analyze them with him. And I like stocks, and they're fine. It's just another chart. It's all the same shit. But he's always like, "Oh man, you have to start actually trading these live." And I was like, "Well, all right. The trade that I just analyzed with you on Neo, it was profitable. We caught $1 on that. How much did you make?" He was like, "Oh, I made $250." I was like, "Okay, how much did it cost you to make the $250? How much did you have to have?" He was like, "Oh, well, $3,000. And I was like, see, I don't have $3,000 to put on that.
Yeah, and that's the exposure reward ratio that the prop firm is using. So you invested $3,000 to make 250. Because these are cash trades, you actually have to come up with the money. And if you now do the same in Forex, like you investing, you trading $3,000 to make the 250, but your margin requirement is like, I don't know, $15. And then this makes a completely different, this is a completely different thing. The only problem is that the Forex doesn't move like the stock market moves.
Right.
But on the opposite side of that fence is that you actually have to come up with the money. And if you trade on credit, you don't. And that's a major difference. So like I can put on, like, right now I have 911,000 Australian dollars on the line. But I have only 100k on the account. And I have a stop loss. This is gonna cost me 0.24% if it's gonna be hit. And that is the major difference. So the exposure thing is not that serious in Forex or in indices. Actually, the best thing to trade is actually indices, especially the DAX. The DAX is by far the cheapest asset you can trade.
So can I tell you my current plan so that you can tell me I'm retarded, and then maybe I'll rethink it?
Let me just get into the DAX real quick.
Yeah, okay.
I just said the DAX is by far the cheapest asset to trade. But everybody is going to disagree with me because one contract of the DAX is 13,000 euros. And then everybody is going to say, oh, with my $100 accounts, I can only buy like 0.0 whatever, and I'm not gonna make no money. But well, you have a €1 spread on a $13,000 asset. That's like nothing.
Yeah, it's kind of like a beautiful situation, to be honest.
And yeah, this kind of math somehow gets constantly ignored by everybody. Even American indices are more expensive than the DAX. I don't know why that is. This is just how it is.
Man, you're making me want to start looking at the DAX, and I don't want to look at the DAX. Like I do, but I don't.
Yeah, but this is the same with stocks. You need to have the money. You have to come up with the money to actually be able to trade it. Ask Sebastian. He's trading it all day. You need to have the money in order to put on the positions. If you buy 10 contracts of the DAX, you down I don't know, 5-6 grand on margin. Let's just check it out. I don't know. I never look at these things actually. I'm very ignorant. Yeah, $5,000 if you buy 10 contracts. And this is something you need to have. And if you trade it with a broker that uses micros or minis, then of course the spread is going to be bigger because the broker has to, if you buy one mini, that means the broker still have to buy the contract. And that's why the spread is bigger.
Okay, that makes sense.
Like if let's just say you're the only person with this broker who trades the DAX, and you buy one mini. The broker has to buy the contract in order to give you the mini, because there are no minis.
That makes sense as to why not as many brokers offer like minis. Now, mini is like what, 0.001 lot?
0.1.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah, that's why almost nobody does micros, because they have to buy one contract, cut it in 100 pieces, and hope somebody buys it. So worst case scenario, you buy one micro, and the broker holds the rest of the 99, and the position goes against you. You lose $7.50, and the broker uses $7,000.
oh god.
And that's why on minis and micros the spread are usually higher, because the broker has to cover these risks.
That makes sense.
Like I said, on IC markets I have a €1 spread on a €13,000 asset. That is like nothing. Anyway, I gotta bounce real quick. Probably gonna leave that on. Do I? Maybe that's a bad idea. Not so sure this is gonna keep going because the DAX is already kinda rolling over. And the Nikkei just hit the VWAP. Yeah, that's a tough one.
The only thing I'm in is Euro USD shorts, and I'm just hoping that it keeps
It needs
moving.
some time that will deep down.
Yeah, if it runs the whole range on the 4-hour chart, we're talking another, I don't know, the low is 31 down, and this is a slight slope, maybe 42. But I don't want to give it all back before that happens. I'm just... Yeah, like this. How far is that? That's exactly 50 pips down, and let's just assume this is gonna take like 12 hours, then it's 51 pips. But I think this is gonna make a nice pullback first. Yeah, there's some momentum in the wrong direction. Maybe this level here holds. Why is this level here anyway? This was crossed a few times yesterday. It held pretty strongly. Oh, there we are. Yeah, that one looks good. Yeah, this almost hit already. Should have taken profit here.
$79.50 is key level, kind of major support.
Yeah, I'm afraid this is gonna hold. I'm not gonna put a take profit. Yeah, I'm just gonna put an alert on the monitoring account.
How's it going, guys? Make the money.
No.
I'm just watching myself in drawdown on Pound Yen for like a whole day now.
You buying?
Yeah.
I'm kind of buy-ish too, but I'm selling.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm gonna get run over now.
Yeah. I wasn't scalping though. I was doing trades off of daily candles. So you see I'm in uncharted territory. I was aiming for 142.8. But I got in at 142 and it only went up to what the hell is that? 0.35? Yeah. So now I'm just in drawdown.
It's a good turn here. This actually looks pretty bad for the shorts now.
That would be something if it did, but it sure is fucking around down there.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Snoo, Patty, Thorax, big boy. What do
What?
you USD?
What?
Give me your opinion of Euro USD.
I'm gonna need a chart time.
Yeah, buy, sell, now. I need to make some money. Have to pay rent.
Did you say euro dollar?
Euro dollar.
Okay, yeah. If you say euro USD, I think it like does something to my head. Well, what time frame are you looking at?
All of them.
I haven't looked at euro dollar. Just been looking at gold and pound yen for a while now. Let's see. Well, on the hourly, does that interest you or?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say yeah.
Sure is.
I never ask your opinion on shit, so I'm just curious what you see.
Well, it's absolutely in the middle of whatever you want to do. Like,
So you buy and sell.
yeah, what Fish said was what's ringing in my, like, there's a big push down, push up, now it's sitting in the middle of the range. You shrink down even smaller, it's in the middle of a range. Yeah, I guess so. Whatever you feel like, dude. Does that work for you? I play things when they're at the edges, but not quite at the tops or bottoms. So in the middle, it's kind of, I can't give you any sort of thought. Sorry, not my system.
Okay, look at the daily real quick. Just the
Okay.
price action of the daily of the past, like I don't know.
Same picture.
Give or take, yeah. I mean, obviously it's up. Obviously it's come back. Obviously it's done a good retracement. Obviously it's come up a bit. Obviously that could be a good entry to buy. I don't. Can't answer. The market's undecided. There's no. Yeah. I don't know. Good luck. Oh wait, on the 1 minute. Ooh, there might be a long signal here. Ooh, yeah. Want to make 1.2 pips? One. Would you like to make a pip?
But you have to risk 40.
Oh, it sounds like me.
Yeah, there's no signals that I have right now on Hero Valley.
Okay.
You gotta ask me when things are like near a high or near a low.
Well, it's on a bearish 5-0 on the daily. I was wondering if you saw it without me saying it, because it would make me feel better about it, but...
Yeah, I mean, I see it as well. I mean, because it already did the pull up, which, there you go. I actually have a signal to short on there, but that's not really a signal. Like, I can just tell you, like, oh, there's a short, you know, like, it doesn't mean anything until the confirmation signal's there, in which case I have to give it to you when I see it, but
we go either direction. It's ranging now between 1.2147 1.2132, but overall trend is more to the upside. I will wait for a breakout.
Okay. Well, yeah, if it came back down to the low and then you found something interesting, I would obviously take the short from here. Yeah. It's kind of hard. It wouldn't even be the low. It'd be like the midpoint from 0.20532 up to that high of 21871, like in the middle of there, like if it came down. But it's wicking off of there right now. You can see the last daily candle wicked it. So I'd look at like near the low of that wick and then take it. But if it runs up more, then you're going to have to reset up. At least for how I would trade it. But that's kind of all I can see right now. As you can see, that's not very helpful, right? Because I have a specific way of trading it. There's no like, yeah. But yeah, you're gonna take the 5-0 short there.
Yeah, I'm in it, boy.
Oh, okay.
I had one really nice entry. I'm like probably not getting an entry like that for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't trade 5-0s like the way you're supposed to. Like I still have to wait for my signal at like key locations, so I won't just take it on the 50 or anything, like the 50% retrace or anything like that. So,
I gotcha.
But I still need the setup because it shows me something's happening that I need to pay attention to, which is obviously just a lower low, right? In this case. But God, isn't that important?
Yeah, that's why I don't want to go to sleep right now.
Okay, well, you're looking at the daily candles, so if you don't want to fucking live, maybe you should go to sleep. Guys, I'm trading daily candles. Should I wait or should I go to bed?
Yeah, no, it could totally push down 200 pips right now. Because that's the way the world works, because that's what I wanted to do. So
well, set up some alert signals and go to bed and keep your shit up really loud and have only that as your notifications. You don't have to worry about it.
Limit order.
Well, he's already in. I just meant like an alert for like, oh fuck, it's against me, or oh fuck, I'm really in profit. I don't know these things.
Short time frame 15M is giving a sell signal on Eurist.
Hey, if you have if you use MT5 on browser ever and stop trading on your phone, I have a signal thing I paid for that signals the 5-0. So if that interests you, I'll give it to you for free.
Does that
Via paid for, I paid a coder for it, and it took fucking 14 or 11 days or some bullshit. It was retarded as fuck. And then it was still broken, and it had to be re-cleaned up anyways, so I don't know. Yeah, it was a long journey. I don't mind
Oh.
giving it to you though if you're trading them. Just don't give it to anyone, I guess.
I mean, I
If
like
you
this.
want it.
I don't specifically trade them, although they are very tempting.
Do this.
when I-
This is what it's meant for. Put it up on a bunch of charts. Set up an it gives you email notifications, and just leave it running on a VPS or on your computer. And then when you're out and about, you'll get these notifications for setups.
Oh, that'd be nice. And then I could trade them on my phone like the scum that I am.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the whole point, right? That's why I did it. So I would always have like an endless flow of signals. However, there's a filter I need in. I'm gonna filter in a semaphore here soon, so it gets because what I had is just a simple like. It's not exactly a 5-0, but around half the time it's a 5-0. So I need to change it up a little bit, but yeah, it'll basically find higher highs fractally in a downtrend and lower lows fractally in an uptrend, and that's literally it. And sometimes it's not even an uptrend, so I can fix that pretty easily by filtering in a semaphore. So yeah.
Well, we'll talk about it more sometime, but I gotta hop off. But it was nice briefly chatting with you.
All right. Do you want the thing?
Yeah, send it to me sometime. You don't have to right now. But...
Okay.
Can I respond? Which I think you are, because you probably just woke up.
I did a few. Yeah, I'm playing Age of Empires right now. Hold on.
Okay, I'll do that.
Play. No, here you go. Oh, he's gone. Oh, you can have it. Take the non-filtered version. Oh well. Fish, weren't you gonna go somewhere? Oh no. Is anyone here? Hey, Magician, you there? Oh well. Well. So,
The German Health Institute says COVID cases rising by 6,400, the death toll rising by 903.
Leaving this place, the sun's about to break. You're riding shotgun. The feeling we chase, I'm wide awake. Take me away now. 'Cause I won't go down the same old path again now. No, I've been running out of air, so let me catch my breath. Feeling I've got's making me crazy. If I'm having a good time, don't you blame me. Yeah, this feeling I've got's making me crazy, making me crazy. So I'm just gonna drive. I'm just gonna drive. I'm just gonna drive. I'm just gonna drive. Wherever we go, we're taking control. The future is ours now. The road never ends. It's me and my friends. These are the good times. And I'm feeling like I could go on forever. And I've been running out of air, so let me catch my breath. Feeling I've got's making me crazy. If I'm having a good time, don't you blame me. Yeah, this feeling I've got's making me crazy, making me crazy. So I'm just gonna drive. I'm just gonna drive. I'm just gonna drive. I'm just gonna drive. I'm just gonna drive, drive, drive.
Just took profit by mobile. Cringe. Haha. Website is fucked again, so annoyed. Oh? Let me go check. Works for me.
US equity futures moving to fresh session lows in recent trade.